어떻게 알았어요?
네 친구라는 놈들이 다 말해줬어. 나 그 놈들한테 1억 주기로 했다며?
아가씨,
나 왜 몰랐을까? 네가 내 집 사러 왔을 때, 네가 내 방에 들어왔을 때, 네가 연애 코치 해줬을 때, 스킨십? 키스는 이렇게 기습적으로 하는 거라고? 나 왜 눈치채지 못했을까? 바보같이.
아가씨.
나쁜 놈. 넌 해고야.
아가씨. 아가씨!
가슴이 자꾸 그댈 데려오는데.
What's up guys, YDCB here with some more Summoners War action! So, what are we gonna do today? We're gonna test out Tesarion, right? Tessa, let's call him Tessa. Alright, Tessa, let's call him Tessa. Tesarion, so these are my Tesarion stats at the moment. It's ruined with speed, some 5-star runes, you know, leftover runes here and there. But you know, I just wanted to get him up and running ASAP to just see what kind of impact he can give in the arena as a tank, right? As a tank for whatever, for Camilla's, for whatever, right? He's not rune as an attacker, so he will not do like amazing damage. Okay, so I gave him Devil Mons. I actually really wanted this skill to be max, but all the Devil Mons went into Triple Crush, but whatever. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah, before we go into Arena, why don't we, you know, let's just carry on with the reviews, right? Let's do Light. We're not gonna do the Dark Net 5s because so few people have them. Let's go on and do the Light Net 4s. Why not the Net 3s first? Because most of us already know how to rune the light net trees because we already have them and use them, right? So let's start with the net 4s of light, and then we will carry on. You know, if we need to do a light net tree, then we will do it next video. Okay, this will be based on feedback. Alright, so this is the first one. Chami, light 9-tailed fox. The kit is interesting because it's like reincarnate, which is like 100% heal, self-heal, okay? And then basically you just want to rune her as an attacker, right? Like just standard attacker, you can rune her with violent runes, Ridgeblade runes, attack CD attack, and she has a nifty heal, which, you know, the way I look at this, if you rune her as an attacker, well, there will be quite few chances that you can use this heal, because unless the only person attacking her is a enemy Veramos, right? And the damage isn't a huge chunk of damage that will one-shot her, then this skill will be useful in arena. Otherwise, it seems to be pretty good as a, you know, if you use as a fodder farmer, she's 100% heal and she does good damage. Alright? What else we got? Alright. Aridas, I believe we've talked about Aridas before, the Light Sylph. Him! Male Light Sylph, right? We've talked about him before. There was a HOH before. Well, I don't like him in arena because the stun is not reliable. Although it hits 4 times, and when max skilled, right, it has a 20% chance to stun each attack. However, this, or 25%, I can't remember, but it does not equate to 100%. Alright? And it's not reliable. Yeah, you would want to rune him Despair with like speed, HP, accuracy or something. Use him in dungeons, it's okay, but in arena I don't think that it's reliable enough as a CC. Okay, that's just my opinion. Let's move on. Her, light Sylphid. Okay. Violent or despair with will or energy or or revenge, but I prefer will runes on her, like violent will, and then use speed HP on her. That's what I like. That's how I would rune her. Even though the second skill is a skill reset, I think that having accuracy from substats, more or less like 50-ish% is enough. Don't really need to go for max accuracy. Go for speed, HP, and HP, because this AOE heal is fucking annoying. I tell you, I've shown in some videos where I've gone up against this, and this armor buff and the heal, it's just really good. All right. So speed, HP, violent will runes or violent revenge or despair. I prefer violent will runes. Okay. Where are we? Aria, despair. Alright, despair, straight up despair. Uses the CC machine. Alright, this one like gives glancing hit, but and reduces attack speed, which is really good. Okay, so give her despair runes. Give her something. You can rune her like despair revenge, because revenge, get a chance to sleep the enemy and fill up your attack gauge on revenge. Plus, if you rune despair and revenge, you can also stun on revenge. Right? So how would you want to rune her? You could rune her like speed, HP accuracy, speed attack accuracy. You can even rune her as like attack CD attack as an attacker. It's really up to you and what your team requires, right? But definitely I would go despair revenge on Aria, no other rune set. Alright, Figaro used to be really shitty, but then he received a change, right? A change, which one was it? I think on his passive? Yeah, on his passive, and he received a change on his passive. One beneficial effect on targeted enemy will be removed every time you perform an attack. This cannot be resisted. My guildmate tested, and it always landed. So, like, what he's good now as good in Dragon's B10. Okay, not amazing in Arena, but good in Dragon's B10 because he removes immunity every single attack, which is really good, which means you can just go straight for the boss with like armor breakers and even continuous damage, and you can pull it off without hitting the towers. So I would rune him with like speed, swift runes, or even violent runes, but I think swift would be more reliable to get a. Even if you rune violent runes, I would rune him with like speed, HP, accuracy. Well, do we need accuracy? But well, for this one maybe, or you could just rune him like a standard, like speed, crit damage, attack, or attack, crit damage, attack, whatever. As long as he is faster, as long as he moves faster than the right tower in Dragon's B10, he's okay. Which means like you get around 160-ish speed, it's okay. All right. Where are we? Jin, like he has a 30% for light. If you run a light speed team like with Jin and say light harpy as attack buffer, right? It seems plausible that it could work. Let's look at the skills. He has an AoE, and then he has ATB reduction, and then there's damage over time. He's an attack monster. You could just rune him like a standard attacker because he doesn't need to be as fast, right? As long as you get like say 140, 50-ish speed, from his runes total, it's fine. Because generally when you run him this way, you're gonna have attack bar buffer, which will be really fast, that can push him to move, right? Plus he has an AoE which could be good to rune him with despair. Yeah, you can rune him with despair revenge or despair blade, and maybe you could go like attack CD attack or speed CD attack, whatever that you need. Okay. Light P-Ray. Eva. Oh my god, such a familiar name. My guilty, I'm still called Eva. I didn't realize that Light P-Ray was called Eva. Okay, so anyway, resistance leader skill. What's this? With the storm set, it's a single target that crits if the target is stunned. Incapacitated means stunned, by the way. It doesn't mean any other. Oh wait a minute, is sleep counted as incapacitated? Well, I don't know, I can't confirm. but someone will confirm anyway in the comment. Inflicts damage with sharp attack, inflicts continuous damage, attacks 2 cards, remove a beneficial effect. I think you should just rune her as a standard attacker, like Rage Blade attack with damage attack. That's how I think you should rune her. I don't think that, well, maybe you can, I don't think that this is worth having revenge runes. Like, I don't think that 30% chance to remove a beneficial effect is worth having revenge runes on. I think you should just rune her as Rage Blade attack with damage attack. Louis. Alright, let's take a look at this. This guy could actually be a decent partner for Katarina, like invincibility for 2 turns, right? It's not bad. But he's a support monster, which means, like, I think, well, I don't know his multipliers, I don't think he hits hard. Well, you could rune him, the fact that he's a support monster, I would rather rune him like Violent with like Speed, okay, on slot 2, and well, then there's stun, well, I think Violent with Speed, HP accuracy, or something like that, yeah. I would mainly use him for this skill to like stall, like 2-turn invincibility is really good. Like imagine if you had something like this, and say you had like, you know, you could run an invincibility comp, which would just be really annoying to deal with if the person doesn't have buff removal. Where are we? Iona, Violent. Alright, Violent Energy or Violent Will runes, whatever, and just go triple HP, get whatever speed substats and resistance substats that you can, and just make her a tank, a really annoying tank with a decent heal, right? It's like a Chloe heal and has a 3-turn cooldown and the best revive in the game. This is like the best reviver in the game, okay? Hands down. Farmy. No, oh wait, oh, I'm sorry, this is Chris. Alright, Light Magical Archer. Look at this. It's an attack monster with decrease attack, decrease defense break, alright? Or stun. Okay. Well, this one increases according to attack speed, this one is scales according to attack. Well, I think just rune her, like just standard attacker, Rage Blade attack, crit damage attack, or Violent Blade attack, crit damage attack. Where are we? Pang. Like really good in dungeons. Well, in arena she has her users as well, but I think she's more of a dungeons kind of monster, right? I would rune her with like speed or violence, swift or violence, with speed and like crit attack, speed crit attack, okay? Or speed crit damage attack or attack crit damage attack. I don't think she needs accuracy at all. Sure, it's good if you can get some from substats, but I don't think that, you know, you need like max accuracy for this. Just rune her like a standard attacker with speed on slot 2. I think speed on slot 2 is more beneficial for all the Rakshasas, okay? This guy, Conrad, right? Like, you think that all Death Knights you should rune HP, but this guy's an attack monster. Alright, this guy's an attack monster. Like, people like think that Conrad is like a Death Knight and should be rune tanky, but actually he's an attack monster which has like although the second AoE is like how should I put it? It's HP based, right? But this one has a pretty decent multiplier, right? It's a pretty decent multiplier, and it revives someone if it hits hard enough. So I would rune him like either Violent Blade attack with damage attack or Rage Blade attack with damage attack, right? So that's my verdict on him. Some people might say he'll be so squishy, but that's the whole point, okay? Like attackers are meant to be. If attackers were really tanky, then the game would be imbalanced, right? Perna aside, which I don't have it. That's why I'm crying about it. Okay, let's look at this Light Lich. Light Lich. Actually, it's like one of the only liches that I kinda, you know, sort of like, you know. But I don't like being a defense monster. means that base HP won't be amazingly high, but I'm not sure about this, but I would rune Violent Revenge, you know, regardless of what. I would definitely rune him Violent Revenge runes. Why? Because, you know, you can get more turns on Sinkhole, and that can, you know, absorb enemy attack gauge, and then you can like slow the attack speed, and Revenge runes on him slows attack speed on Revenge, which is really good. Plus his leader skill is attack speed in arena, so it synergizes really well. His kit is like, you make your team really fast and you make the enemy team really slow, so that's the whole point of him, right? So Violent Revenge runes, I would rune him with like triple HP. Where are we now? Tosi, like Light Samurai. I think all light like attack, like I think the Light Samurai is probably one of my favorite samurais, or the dark one, because like you will crit on any element, and that's very important as an attacker, that you can crit on any element, right? Each attack deals 25 like attacks all. This is an AoE attack that increases damage if they are under weakening effects, and it's so if you have AoE armor break, right, and you couple it with Tosi, and you know there's like 1 AoE, 2 AoEs, right? And this one is like a single target, but he has like 2 AoE attacks, and this one increases if there's weakening effects. So I think just root him like standard attacker, or even like Violent Blade attack crit damage attack, or Rage Blade attack crit damage attack. But you have it's good if you have like a Lure or Fire Brownie or some or one of the living armors that does AoE armor break, right? So it would be good to use him with something like that. Light Kung Fu Girl, Violent Revenge. All Kung Fu Girls, Violent Revenge. I don't care what, you know, third skill, it's like heal or whatever. It's Violent Revenge, attack crit damage attack, or attack crit damage HP. Okay. Where are we? This guy, Gemini. Let's look at his skill set. Increase the attack power by 50, attack power by 50, HP is lower than. Okay. You see, the thing is, this second skill always lands as a crushing hit. It means that this will not crit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when the description says it lands as a crushing hit, it will never crit. Ever. Ever, ever, right? So don't rune crit, like just rune attack on him. Like you can rune Violent and Revenge attack, because by Revenge you can proc another chance to go again. So it's like a lot of turns on this guy. You can go like Violent Revenge or Despair Revenge. I prefer Violent, and just like triple attack or speed attack, okay? Because this one will never crit. But if I'm wrong, then someone please correct me in the comments. I don't like this. I don't like all I don't like the Cobalt bombers that don't have a bomb, but this one has. Okay, so Light Bomber. What's good about Light Bomber is that it's light, right? It will the hidden chance to miss, to land a glancing hit. You do know that when you put a bomb on, there is a chance that you can land a glancing hit even though the program doesn't show it. So being light, it means that, or dark, right? It means that you remove the chance of that happening, right? And then all you have to do is work on accuracy, and the leader skill is 50% accuracy. So how would you want to rune him? Just rune him like Fatal Focus, attack on 2, 4, 6, okay? And get accuracy substance to wherever you can. Is this a net 5? Or no, this is still net 4, okay. How do you want to rune him? I would rune him as tanky as possible, but I would rune him with like either Violent Will or Despair Will or Despair Energy or Violent Energy, Violent or Despair, and triple HP, right? The more health he has, the more times he can save a teammate, as long as his HP is more than 30%. Okay, where are we? Standard attacker runes for this guy. I heard that his multiplier is decent on this one. So if you look at this skill, it's a stun for 1 turn and it's an attack gauge reset. So it essentially means that that target that you use the skill on is not going to move for 2 turns. Alright? So if when you use the skill he was like near full attack bar, so I would root him like Violent Blade, attack crit damage attack, or Rage Blade, attack crit damage attack. So we're done with the Nat 4, so we will carry on with either the Nat 5 Light and Dark or the Nat 3 Light, depending on what you want to, just let me know in the comments what you want, what is more urgent for you, alright? So okay, let's test out Tesarion, Tisa, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna refresh the list. I'm gonna look for, say, people that I can use Tesarion on. Yeah, see, double passives here. Like, I could Lucian this, but let's try out Tesarion, right? So let's go with, so we got passive, 2 passives to silence here. So, what's going on here? What's going on? So I want to bring Tesarion. Let's say I make Tesarion leader. So what else is here? There's water, there's light, there's dark. How about we go with let's go with, say, I'm sorry, let's go with double Ifrit team, yeah? For the fun of it. Let's go with double Ifrit team. Let's go with, say, we need a healer sort of we need a like good damage dealer that is not fire or something. Let's go with say, I think I'll go with my Chimera then. Alright? I go with my Chimera. Then I go with Armor Breaker. Yes. Okay, so we go with something like this. We kill Veramos. No, we silence Veramos. Okay. And then we kill Brian. Yes? Do I have enough damage to do that? Actually, I don't know if I do have enough damage to do that. Well, whatever. Let's just test it out. I want to see, is it? I don't know how much damage that he can do because he's rune speed HP with 180 speed. Right? So for example, let's just hit this guy. Okay. So we can armor break Veramos like actually let's just kill Veramos because it's fun that he can't remove his debuffs while I can. Except that my Veramos is constantly being stunned up. Now the thing I noticed about violent runes, okay? About violent runes on the Ifrit is that they tend to have a pretty good proc. Look at that! You see what I'm saying? Pretty good proc rate. So I'm like really tempted, really tempted to make my Fire Ifrit an attacker because I feel that he can proc many times on violent runes, and even though he will not hit as hard because he's not Theomas, right? He is Tesarion. He doesn't hit as hard as Theomas, so but he can make up for it with the fact that he has a lot of violent procs. I know that you say that it's up to chance, like violent runes is RNG, but this is just my observation that Ifrits have a sort of a higher percent to proc violent, okay? That's just my observation. It's okay, I'm gonna move before him so I can silence his passive and then he haha, see, he can't remove all the buffs. So not only is the Fire Ifrit good against like Camilla's, well we don't know yet, and Perna's, it's really good against all the Veramoses, right? Because they can remove debuffs now. Like I have an idea, like what I want to do is make, just for fun, like make a fun team that doesn't rely on skills. Like I make like double Ifrit team, right? Double Ifrit with say Darian, alright? And maybe let's say Darian and Arman, or double Ifrit or triple Ifrit. I don't know. no. I mean fire, dark Ifrit, and say Darian Arman, or say Kung Fu Girl, because Kung Fu Girl doesn't really need to use a second and third skill, she will proc those skills. Alright, let's you know what, let's just clear this list. I want to see some Pernas. I'm just gonna clear this list with Lucian. I'm just gonna refresh this with Lucian and move up and try it out on some Pernas, alright?
Feel your energy when our eyes touch, so familiar deep inside, like you were already mine. Surreal to me, how you make me feel wild and calm at the same time. Never felt so.
Okay, now I have a situation here. If my Lucians don't kill Ramagos, okay, I think he's dead. Now we just get rid of this reviver, and we're left with Arnold, and this should be okay. Alright, let's just refresh. I want to go see some. I haven't been doing arena for ever since reset day because I've been busy like focusing on getting you know, on getting my Tesarion to 6-star and you know, sort of just finding runes for him that you know, when I do something I don't like to, even though like you may say clearing wings, you know, is you can just take a while to clear it, but I basically spent all the time leveling them and hunting for runes. So I can like test him out today. Oh man, he's gonna do the stupid evil. Never mind. I hope you are seeing, like, you know, I hope you're seeing. Wait, let's take a look at this Lima. Ew. Okay, gross. So this team is gonna be really fast. We can, look at it and you know it's gonna be really fast. Let's see what we can do about this. We don't need Tesarion for this, but it's a peculiar defense that I have not seen before. So what should we do here? Well, Lima is like remove buffs and remove harmful effect on all allies. So I'm afraid we will have to. We can't outspeed them, but I did. There's like buffs on him, right? So I can bring Praha to remove the buffs, which would be cool. So we can go with like a Praha leader. Okay. And there's a Shannon there, so I don't want to bring water guys in. I'll just go with like Praha leader. Say I can go with he's gonna be faster than me, no doubt about that, because of his speed leader. So I gotta tank it up. Let's say I go with this guy. Let's go with this guy, and we use my Chimera as my only source of damage. I don't know how this is gonna go. Maybe I should have brought immunity in the form of Veladrol. But let's see. So we're gonna get rid of Jin. Oh dear God! Wow! Oh! Dead guy. Oh, dead guy. What should we do here? I think we can heal. And then let's do this. Let's do this. And say this. I should have brought immunity, right? I should have! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh God! I should have brought immunity. Now I'm so fucked. Can I out heal him? Can I stun? Oh, my stun did not crit. This is the first time ever. Normally my stun crits. Oh God. Oh my God, Praha's gonna die. I should have brought immunity. I should have. Look at all these debuffs. Oh dear God. Okay, at least I got rid of Jin now. Next up, we get rid of the Harpy because get rid of armor break, so he doesn't do enough damage, right? Without armor break, I don't think it's gonna be possible. Oh jeez, no, not Bella. I need armor break. Okay, Bella needs to see some shit here. Generally, all his units are pretty squishy-ish, right? I just need to get going. I need to see something here. Alright. Alright, that's it for you. Then, who should we go for? Well. I should rune Praha like Violent, right? Violent seems so much more effective than Despair. Seems like it. Let's get rid of Shannon first. Because Shannon has lower base HP. Technically. Whoa, this Lima. Lima's so good, yeah? Pretty interesting defense, yeah? It's one that you won't want to Lucian up against because of the fact that there is a light harpy there and a Jin, a light ninja leader, which means that you're not gonna get your nukes or anything going off before he gets anti-crit up. And if you run like what I do, Chloe Devolution, Lima is gonna wreck your face. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting idea. I think Shannon can be replaced with something else that could make a bigger impact. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Do we have Perna? I want to try. All right. Let's try. Let's try if we can tank Camilla. Okay. So what should we do here? For example, I think we can go with say. All right. Let me just think this over. Should I go for resistance? Or should I go for HP leader? I think let's go with Tyrone leader. Let's go with Tesarion. Alright. And let's go with Varamos. Why Varamos? Actually no, not Varamos. Let's go with this guy. And armor breaker. But the thing is, Chasun. The thing is, there's a Chasun there, which discourages me from using Tyrone because there'll be glancing hits, right? There'll be glancing hits. So I'll have to use something. I'll have to use Shan. I don't have a way around this. I'll have to use Shan, and yeah, we'll have to do this way. I find myself using Bella like more and more often now because like there's so much in his kit that I really like. Okay, let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's kill Camilla. Like this is pretty much the only damage dealer. So let's kill Camilla, right? Let's kill Camilla. The problem is now that that Tesarion, well. Ah, look at that revenge! Look at that Oblivion! Now what? Now if I can just armor break. Ah, I can't armor break now. Can't armor break. Look at that! Oh no! This beautiful! This beautiful! The crit damage is not being reduced. This is so beautiful. Look at it. I can crit him now. And oh, look at that! Oh! Look! Oh, Camilla! Ah, this is so good. The feeling so good when you can crit a Camilla and and it doesn't reduce the damage done, and it doesn't remove the debuffs, right? But I need to get Oblivion on it. And I got a stupid buff, stupid motherfucking attack speed debuff, which who landed this? Oh yeah, Camilla did. His stupid attack speed debuff, right? It's still there. It's still there, but look at how squishy Camilla is, right? When Camilla has like that thing, that Oblivion thing, right? It's just so squishy. Look. If I had attack buff on, I would one-shot that. Alright. Okay, no, now herein lies the problem. Like, I need to kill him before he kills me. Alright, so let's just buff up. And because I'm running a team like this, right? And I'm against a Camilla, I can't bring immunity of my own. And since I can't bring immunity of my own, like he could have killed Tesarion there. Damn it. Should have seized first. Had I known that I was gonna get a violent proc. Never mind. Let's kill Vanessa anyway. Let's kill Vanessa. Except that he took armor break off. Fucker. Jesus Christ. Now let's kill Vanessa. Otherwise this will be never ending. I need a violent proc to kill him. Like one violent. Fuck! Okay, never mind. We go back to killing Camilla then. Because... Never mind, let's go in this guy. Wow, this Vanessa. No. I have to go and kill Vanessa then. Otherwise, he's always gonna... Wow, he's so tanky, the thing is. Like, I don't have much damage. Damn it. But if I ruled Tesarion as a damage dealer, like Camilla would have raped him. Like straight out raped him, right? Oh Jesus Christ. Fuck it. Like this lineup lacks some proper... Oh my god! Just a bit more. This lineup lacks attack damage. I need to work on it. I need to fine tune it so I can get a proper lineup to deal with something like this. Because this match is taking too long to kill a team. And oh jeez. And I don't have immunity. So like look at this now. Tesarion is not gonna move forever because he's got that attack speed debuff. Because I'm not gonna hit Camilla because... Oh, fuck her! But I wanna kill him soon because he's like the only threat. He's like the only threat there. So as long as I get rid of him, it's okay. You see? See what I mean? I should have gone for Vanessa right in the beginning because his Vanessa was a big problem, like being so tanky and being able to proc so many violence. The reason why I think that Tesarion, have I said that just now? The reason why I think that Tesarion could be an attacker is also not only because of my observations that he gets more violent proc. It's also because of his passive, which enables him to deal 20% more damage to targets that are debuffed. Which means like if let's say he is armor broken, I will not only deal bonus damage based on the armor break. Tesarion will also deal bonus damage based on his passive, which deals additional 20% damage. So could that make up for the fact that he's a HP type monster without amazing base stats for attack? There we go. Alright, I'm not gonna go with Sean here. Let's go with this guy. Let's go with this guy and yeah. Let's do this. Because I see a Darien there, obviously. I see a Darien there, and alright, I need to tune the speed a little because somehow my Bella is not faster than my Tesarion. So I need to tune the speed a little. I will have to use heal now because Darien's gonna move, and I can't let that happen. I need my Veladro to get this shit up here, right? So that Darien doesn't armor break stuff, doesn't kill stuff with armor break, right? I think I should Fallen Blossoms just to be safe, on the safe side, okay? Wait a minute! Where's the Oblivion passive? Did he resist? What? 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 I don't want to kill him now. I don't want to kill something without Oblivion. What the fuck, man? Why is it, or is there a hidden sort of thing? Is there a hidden sort of thing with Pernas and Tesarion? Okay, finally I can kill him. And yeah, let's do this. Because I don't want to kill Perna twice, right? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of bringing Tesarion, right? Is that you don't want to kill Perna twice. What's the whole point of bringing Tesarion if you have to kill Perna twice? And the problem is, like right here, yeah, I will have to do this again first to make sure that I silence his passive again, because even though he just died and revived, like his passive is not silenced, there's no point killing him. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh god! He just removed the passive by proccing Violent. Like this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Look at that resistance again. Oh my god! 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 You know what? Let's kill Darien. Like I don't understand. Like who the fuck ruins resistance on Perna? It's not possible. I think it's a bug. I think it's a bug with landing Oblivion on Pernas. It's just like, it's just built so that Tesarion has like a really low chance of landing Oblivion. Like 50% chance only. I have pretty high accuracy on Tesarion. I think it's like 60-ish% or something. And look at that! So I think we can come to the conclusion, right, that that Tesarion is not exactly, right? It's not exactly really good against Pernas. You see, look at that. It's stupid. It's stupid. Fuck you. It's stupid, right? You see what I'm saying? It's always getting resisted. It's always getting resisted. Plus the fact that Pernas, alright, the fact that Pernas have insane violent proc chance. We all know this. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. Look at that. We all know this. We all know that's gonna happen. That it's gonna proc twice, right? So 2 turns Oblivion is not exactly the best solution for Pernas. That's what I think. I think maybe we will need Amara or something, which is ultimately the better. Oh, I should have used immunity there. I was on tilt because it's okay. I have violent roots. Okay, like because Pernas have like insanely high chance to proc violent. It's no secret. We all know that. Okay, so maybe Mara could be the better solution for Pernas, or you know, anti-revival or skill reset itself. Because the way I see it, it's not effective. It's not effective using Tesarion against Perna because Perna easily removes the Oblivion debuff. Alright? Like you've said, I don't believe his Perna is ruled for resistance. But even then, like through the resistance and I finally get the debuff on, his Perna is just gonna proc like twice and clear the debuff. So in order for this to be effective, I need to ruin my team so that immediately after Tesarion moves, my attacker moves so that Perna dies without proccing violent. I guess that's one way around it. I will have to work something out for that. But that's what testing is all about, right? If you put something to test and then you derive conclusions from it and work on solutions. I'm like so tempted to make Tesarion an attacker. Like, you know me, I like fun stuff, right? And it's boring when things don't hit hard. I like things to hit hard. Alright? I like it hard. That's what she said. Alright, let's move on. Let's just try out like maybe another 2 more fights or something. Alright? Let's see, what do we have here? Veramoth. You look at this team, you know I would just Lucian a team like that, but never mind, let's not do him. Wait, whoa, what about this guy? Can we silence this guy? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can silence his passive, right? Let's see if we can do that. So say we go with this. Okay, so we go with this. And I will need some form of immunity. Get immunity. I don't get Bella. I get Chasun. So I got 1 tank for him, 1 tank for him. Okay. So Chasun is gonna tank the Monkey King Arnold. Veladrol is going to tank Tyrone. Tesarion is also gonna tank Tyrone. That doesn't matter. So okay. So let's go with this. So let's see if we can silence the Monkey King passive and then freeze him. Right? And then freeze him. Because Monkey King cannot. Oh damn it. Fucking immunity. Shit. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to bring Bella. Never mind. Let's get our own immunity up ASAP. Come on. Oh no! Oh, resist! Oh yeah! Resist. Okay. Let's get our own immunity up. That's well, I guess. Well, fortunately we have Armor Breaker and Tesarion. So let's go for Arnold then. You see what I mean about Violet Runes and Ifrit? Like, it's something that people just notice. Like, I noticed this and then I feel that, you know, like in the case of Pernas as well. Jesus Christ, no crit! Okay, never mind. Let's see if we can silence this guy. Damn it! He resisted? Or is that due to his passive? I don't know. Did he resist that? As if he resisted the Oblivion, or was that due to his passive? We'll have to test again. But let's get rid of this guy first. Alright, let's test on him. Okay, so see, silence is passive. He does not gain any more. Stacks, right? You see? He doesn't gain any more stacks. We just kill him right now. Okay. Pretty fun. Oh my god, this Tyrone. Let's give him glancing hit. Get immunity up. Perhaps we are well, there's nothing to silence anymore. Let's freeze them. Well, I guess the good thing about bringing a Tesarion, not only to silence passive, but he has an armor breaker. He has armor break, which is pretty reliable because it attacks 3 times, I guess. So I guess not such a bad kit after all. Even if you use him as a tank, there is some good utility in armor breaking. Yeah, let's see. See? This one, the armor break on this is pretty reliable. Yeah. So far I haven't seen it like miss at all. Okay, we're gonna do one last fight. Let's just refresh. See if we can find some passives. What? Wait a minute. Could it be? Could we silence? Do we dare to? Do we dare to silence Zeratu's passive? Can we do this? Okay, but the problem is there's a problem here is that Zeratu has immunity buff of his own. So say I silence his passive, he could buff this stupid immunity for 3 turns, right? Never mind. Let's just try. I normally will just Lucian this, but let's just fool around a little. Let's just have some fun today, right? Let's pick a tank for Zeratu. 27k HP. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough, but we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, we'll do that, and then well, with Silence Zeratu's passive, we need to kill him with something, right? Okay, let's go with this guy again. Actually. Well, let's go with Chloe. Let's go with Bella for the C's, okay? Bella for the C's, Bella for the tank. Bella for the tank for Zeratu. And then we need some sort of attacker that can attacker. Why not? Let's do Chimera versus Chimera. Huh? Then why don't we? No. But if I do this, then 22k HP, 20 plus passive, it's about plus the leader skill is about 28k. Is that enough to attack a Zeratu? I don't know. I'm not very sure. Not very sure. But you know what? But the thing what I'm worried about is Brian weakening the attack, right? So should I bring a Chloe? Or should I bring... Let's go with Chloe. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright. Zeratu is really slow. I don't have to shoot now. My Chloe can steal a turn. I can afford to do that. So what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to cease because his Zeratu is gonna do that 5 turn. Holy shit! I just realized something. Oh my god! My Chloe isn't exactly fast enough. Or is he? Is my Chloe? I'm worried now. I'm really worried now. My Chloe should be able to steal a turn. Oh! Oh no! Yes. Yeah. I panicked for no reason. Okay, so now we're done with this. Now Zeratu has used that thing. Alright, Zeratu has used that thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. We're gonna seize that away. Alright, we're gonna seize that away. So Zeratu does not have any buffs now. Okay? He doesn't have any buffs now. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna silence his passive. So now Zeratu is only gonna attack once. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have. Let's see. Is he only gonna attack once? You see? It only attacks once. Isn't that good? But I did bring immunity of my own, so it's a problem because because my stupid fucking what's his face Chasoon and its stupid debuffs. Or never mind. We kill him now. Let's go for this guy. He's gonna revive for sure. Alright. Do I need to heal? Do this again. Silence the passives. Now I don't think I want to seize this. Reason being never mind, let's just seize and kill him. Reason being, because the Zeratu thing, his self buff is off cooldown, but he should die. Okay. Then let's go for Brian. Get rid of the reviver. So we can see, like in the few examples that the few fights that we're doing here, we can see that what are the ways to deal with Tesarion. Well, immunity is a way to deal with Tesarion, like immunity that removes debuffs, or immunity that can prevent buffs from landing, debuffs from landing. Like if he's like a Chloe, a Veladril, or 3-turn immunity buff, and that will render Tesarion pretty useless. Okay. I know you're wondering why am I switching to Chloe now? Because this Brian is so fucking slow. Is that I was pissed off waiting for the immunity buff to wear off. Let's get rid of him. So now with no more immunity, now we can work on Brian. I should have buffed there. Never mind, I'll do it now. I'll buff Fanatic now. I will have to make some changes to my rune setup, because if I'm gonna use Tesarion as a tank, right? If I'm gonna use Tesarion as a tank, I will have to make Shan hit a lot harder. Meaning like he will have to be like sort of a violent blade kind of attacker instead of a tanky sort of, you know, bruiser, you know, utility healer plus other useless things all put together. So let's try to stun them. Just buff my attack bar so I can finish off this fight before he procs any sort of violent runes that can change the game. Okay. So we've tested Tesarion against Zeratu. We've tested Tesarion against Camilla and Perna. Well, we've come to some conclusions, and like against Perna, you will have to have a team that will have your attacker move directly after Tesarion. Otherwise, it will be very hard to pull off. In fact, that is kind of what needs to happen for all things that you want to use Tesarion against, right? Alright guys, we're gonna stop here for today. Thank you all for watching. This has been a test for Tesarion and how to use him in Arena as a tank, and to discuss how to synergize him and to counter certain passives that we see in Arena. I have yet to test him in Guild Wars because this is my off week, my rotation week for Guild Wars. That I told my guild leader that this, you know, I told her it's okay, sub me up, because I've already got my Ifrit pieces for this week. I don't think I should be hogging, you know, any glory guild points that, you know, because the other people want Ifrits as well. So I think this is a practice that all guilds should have, you know, so that everyone gets the piece of the cake, right? Everybody deserves guild points. Everybody deserves their Ifrit, okay? So as long as you're in a guild, you should have a sort of rotation going. This is just my advice to you. Alright, so once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!